I had a pretty good day. Um, I use the team people call immortal because it takes RNG out of the game a little bit. Since I use two characters that can revive, very little synergy in buffing each other, but they're powerful enough with the revive that they work well together as long as your third unit is a powerhouse. I guess it's a weird strategy that I don't know if is actually common in normal fighting games, but it's pretty much like having two different units that don't necessarily mesh well, enabling one very, very strong.
I don't know if fighting games really do that.
I don't
Even,
think they normally do. Most fighting game powerhouses kind of just a powerhouse on their own. Even if they have good support, they're usually just really strong on their own. I remember how strong Cell was in fighters for a long time.
well, it Cell was good because he was like very universal.
He was. I mean, he fit on like anything.
Yeah.
And the dude had some like. I just wonder his damage output. Everyone complained about being ridiculous.
It wasn't just that. Cell also had a free mix-up.
Oh, really? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
His one move was a free cross-up essentially. It was one of his rolling. It was like I forget what it was called. It was like rolling crush or something like that. It was like the one where he does like the spiral downwards and like the pinwheel.
That's what that was. Oh shit.
Yeah, that move it used to be a free cross up because it would hit on one side and then move Cell over to the other side, and I think it could also hit on the other side.
Damn. I'm
Yeah,
still sad Fox lost.
oh, he got bodied. It was not. It was not good. It was not a good look, dude.
Oh baby.
All right, secret exit. Then I had to switch to Nabbit. Ignore me. I'm local recording me doing a speedrun of a game while we're just talking.
Oh, that's cool. I'm down for a Gen 1 draft, by the way. Are we gonna, like, are we gonna, are we, no, Lanny. Are we gonna use the newer version of the Gen 1 cards, or the Gen 1 Pokemon, or?
No. So it's any Pokemon you use needs to be have been available in Gen 1. So like you can't use like a Lohan forms. You can't use Megas. It's just Gen 1 Pokemon in their Gen 1 forms.
That's what I just meant, but I wanted to know if it was the Gen 1 Pokemon, like, from the Gen 1 games, or just their updated shit.
Um. Oh. Just updated shit. I misunderstood what you meant.
Yeah, no, because you remember the stats system and everything was different back then.
Yeah. Now, if there's someone we could Pokemon battle with the Gen 1 stuff, that'd be hype.
That would actually be pretty cool. Except a couple things were very broken.
It was more than a couple. But you see, not everyone would get them.
No.
It's just whoever gets Mewtwo first is kinda gotta run the tables a little bit.
Probably gonna one shot almost everything. Um. Hmm. So yeah, I will say. Are we gonna be allowed to use new moves or not?
Yes.
Z moves too, or
No.
no?
I would say no. I would say no Z moves.
I kind of agree.
What else am I supposed to... I had to switch to Nabbit. That's what I need to do. Whew, I just saved 12 minutes. It's last night I streamed myself doing this game, and I did like my first run ever of it, and it came in at 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 53 seconds. So my goal today is to beat that. I'm already 12 minutes ahead. Oh my god. Well, I'm going to lose time here. As at this point, I haven't really looked up any of the strats and stuff for the game. I just kind of bought the game and just been doing runs of it.
I ended up looking up some more Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff. I ended up seeing how it ends, and that's a hell of an ending.
Yeah. This is kind of fucked up. After all this shit, really?
Really not. It's not satisfying, but it is. But it's really not.
It's like, really? It's like, after all this shit, you can't let a boy just have his happy ending?
Really, though. Just let him fucking live. Fuck.
God, I'm gonna have to put a spoiler warning on this when I upload it to YouTube now.
It's still stuttering?
Yes. I tried restarting and I checked for viruses. I mean, nothing's coming up.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Nabbit, you suck.
Alright, I'm coming over, Lenny. Hold on. Yeah, Jesus Christ, that ended.
I need to fix my splits because they don't tell me how ahead I am. I don't know if that's better or worse, but I like knowing how ahead I am.
Just let me do it. Because you're not letting me do this watch.
5-1, I use Nabbit for 5-1, and then I switch to Mario, and I don't touch Nabbit again till 8-1.
Hold on a second.
Nabbit's so adorable. Alright.
You have Caesar slots?
I'd say I'm probably a minute behind where I really want to be.
Oh, you have a Final Fantasy flashlight right there. I have a feeling right there. I have a habit of
Oh, that was not a good look. Ooh, the saves.
You have TikTok on your phone. Hey, girl. Go back. I'm back. Damn, baby. I'm sorry. Yeah, it feels pretty good to win stuff for your team, Tim.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely.
You know, I actually thought I was really bad. Apparently, we're 21-3 now, Tim. Jesus Christ, Tim.
That's not bad.
It's really not bad. And by the way, one of those losses is because one of our players got a low battery notification mid-fight.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
It really is. I was like, dude, why didn't you charge your shit? So, yeah. The other two is from someone who just, they admit they fucked up. They used a team that wasn't trying the hardest, and we were all kind of like, dude, this is a tournament. You should probably try your best. Not really the time to fuck around.
Oh shit, I just fucked up.
What, baby?
Yeah, straight up, I'd have been pretty irritated with that guy. Like, if we're just fucking around, sure, don't try your hardest. But if it's tournament, fucking go all out.
I wouldn't really put all my...
I know.
Are you retarded?
No, baby. But no.
Lady, why are you so mean to Meg?
It's our relationship, to be honest.
I know, but you.
I don't know, like, Tim, you know, she tried being nice to me for a day, and man, it was fucking weird. I didn't like it.
So you didn't like treating you well?
No, dude, she just was quiet and she was nice, and I was like, you need to call me a retard and hit me. What the fuck? This is weird. Didn't feel right. Nothing was right when she was trying to be nice. It was weird and uncomfortable.
Maybe you're just weird and uncomfortable.
Kinda, yeah. But, yeah, Tim, honestly, I didn't want to say anything. We were all just kind of like, you really should try. I mean, clearly, we're much better than these guys. But you should really try. It was not only kind of disrespectful, but it was just kind of stupid.
For real, though.
Like, I get they're bad. But if it's in a tournament, I don't care how bad they are. They can be a 5-year-old. Whoop their ass.
For real, though. Like, you don't fuck around in tournament, dude.
No, if you join one, you should join one
my
to win.
Altera so much, man.
Like, man, I know, baby. Like, if I do that shit, I want to win. I'm gonna try my best. But
So
again,
fucking cool, man.
thankfully, everybody else carried that weight.
I already maxed all of her stats out with my cards.
Yeah, I figured you'd be able to.
But I just kind of sit on those a lot.
Oh, I know, I have
I
a
already
ton.
maxed Edmund.
Yeah, I know, I have a ton too. A ton. Yeah, Tim, like, as you can tell with the 21-3 record, we're all carrying that weight. But she stated she won't do it again. So I'm hoping she doesn't, because there's much better teams in this tournament, and teams will need those wins against. I just, we're not in the tournament, we're not in the bracket in the tournament where we have to fight the team that's won the past 2 or 3 tournaments before the finals. Thank God, because they're very, very good. And the person who actually helped me get good at the game and taught me shit is actually on that team too.
Oh boy.
As well as the 2 best players in the entire game. Probably the 4 best players in the entire game, actually.
Oh my.
So, it's a super stacked team. It is roughly the top 4 players in the game, and then 6 other very high-ranking players that are all pretty close in skill too.
That's kind of scary to think about.
It is like literally just imagine a fighting game. Any game where pretty much the best players in the entire game are all just on one fucking team.
So what you're saying, it's like that one in-house where Chump John picked Pekin Wolf.
Yeah, basically, Tim. They hardly drop games. The last tournament, one of the best players in the game, Caramel, swept 2 or 3 different teams.
Teams?
10 people, yes, teams. In the Gunslinger format, he beat 10 people 2 or 3 times.
Yo, that's some nonsense.
He's really good.
To be fair, I have to remember, this isn't like Smash Bros. Where crew battles, you have each player only has a certain number of lives. Because crew battles are very similar to like the Gunslinger thing you're talking about.
Yeah, well, the nice thing about it, I'll be honest with you, I've seen his matches. He doesn't usually lose characters.
Oh.
He's really, really good. He's super defensive. He will literally sit there, wait for you to react. He's super patient. And when you react, and when you do something, if you make the smallest mistake in what you're doing, he's going to punish the fuck out of you for it.
So he's a reactive and defensive player.
Yep. But he has solid reactions, so it's hard to catch him because his reactions are very on point.
No, defensive players, it's funny. People hate playing against Mario, stop being an idiot!
Yeah, people
sorry.
hate.
People hate playing against defensive players.
Mm-hmm. He's not the most defensive player in the game, but he's the best at doing it and punishing people while doing it. Now, one person they know apparently will sit there for a whole fucking minute just waiting. If you don't do anything, he'll just sit there.
I'm of the opinion defensive play is very frequently optimal, but the problem with it is it gives too much control to your opponents. Which is why aggressive play is people would rather play aggressively, because rather than giving control to your opponents, what it does is it puts it's your job is just to put your opponent in poor situations as frequently as possible.
That's how I'm trying to learn how to play. Because as much as the defensive play is very good, I like playing aggressive. I like ending my matches. But I'm on a team. My particular setup on the game is really good at playing defensive because if I can farm up the ability that lets me basically one-shot an opponent's character and sit on it, and as soon as they make a mistake, I can pop them. So it's really easy for my team to play that way, but it really is not my play style. I just make the team work out my way. I do not play it optimally, but I still do really well with it. Yeah, no, until I joined this team, I didn't really know I was good at the game. As soon as I joined this team, I have made it in the top 10,000, really top 7,000 every season. You'd be surprised what months and months of just keeping up with the game's meta and observing will get you in skill.
I don't know.
Because
In most games in reality, that's
I love
all
you,
it
baby.
takes.
So farming fake makes me curious.
I know, baby. I know everything you're from Fate. You get so sad. But, yeah, no, it's because, well, I've noticed the biggest thing, if you're just straight up playing a game, you're gonna hit a wall where you don't know how to get better. You're just gonna keep playing, and you're gonna burn a lot of games out before you figure out what you need to do to get better. But if you know what to do, if you see people playing the right way, you are on the right track, and you can go towards that way. It helps guide you to not hit a wall. Now, I heard a lot of people say, just play and you'll learn that way, and that is true, but it's much better to watch people and play.
Oh
Because
yeah.
it really helps you not hit those big walls. And everyone who's told me, I just play, I whoop their ass. I mean, I whoop their ass. I'm just like, alright, dude, drop the code.
Well, it's also like, think of it like this. I play League of Legends. I have always just played League of Legends. But my thing is, while I'm playing, I look into meta. I try to understand how to get better and understand how to play better. A lot of people don't really do that. They just play.
Yeah, I've been just playing League the past couple days, and man, it sucks.
Yeah, it's like there's just playing, and then there's playing with the intent to be better.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that playing with the intent to be better? It doesn't mean, oh yeah, I'm hard grinded. No, it's like you play, but you also look at what you do objectively, criticize your own failings, and then improve upon them.
Yep. It's honestly
Stupid squirrel!
It's so easy to do too if you just try, man. You just gotta try.
Okay, I got my power back. I'm good.
Yeah, you know, Tim, it just feels good to do well competitively. And also right now, in Legends, I am top 2,000 players at the end of the game right now. But the season just started 2 or 3 days ago, and I decided yesterday I'm gonna grind this bitch out hard. So I'm not even ranked 50 yet, but I'm ranked 1,729.
Yeah, no, it's my whole thing with games that have a competitive scene. If I like the game, I like to be good at doing whatever it is competitively.
Same. I've always been that way too. I know some people don't get that, but I feel like people would do better if they could at least understand why people are like that. I like that. It gives me a real sense of accomplishment and enjoyment of the game, way more than just playing it well.
No, like completely. And it's like I'm trying to find the right way to put it. It also gives games replayability sometimes.
Oh, definitely.
Because like there's some games that once you kind of understand the game and you get good at it, if you're not really trying to do something with that, or at least trying to improve yourself, it's hard to find a reason to keep playing it.
It is. Honestly, I'm definitely good enough at Legends where it's gotten pretty easy. Now, I will say, I've heard rumors. I need to ask him because I actually can talk to the best player in the game. We're all in the same group and chat sometimes. Apparently, he's working with Bandai to make their bots much better at the game. And I will say, these past few events bots are really good. I mean, these bots are 10 times better than most PvP matches you'll play against. I've been playing against the bots to get better at the game. All right, baby.
But playing against bots, it's the weird thing with playing against bots.
Well, when the bots have near perfect reaction time.
That's a problem in my opinion, actually. I don't believe that. I actually believe the opposite.
Oh, no, the reaction time these bots have are not inhuman. They're near perfect, but they're human.
How did that hit me?
The reaction time these bots have, Tim, I'm pretty sure are literally based off the top players in the game. Now, is it a problem for the PvP aspect of the game? Yeah, it can be, I'm not going to lie. People that play this game casually can have a real hard time beating these bots. I mean a real hard time.
Please let there be an acorn here. Oh, it's an ice flower.
However, competitive players playing these bots, they will be able to beat them. Ain't gonna be easy, but they will. These are really difficult bots. But no, Tim, when I say near perfect, I don't mean inhuman. Because there's this thing on Legends. When you dodge an ability, you can't dodge again. You have a timer on it. You can attack your opponent right after a dodge. Now, if you dodge late, if you dodge not perfectly, your opponent can dodge as you attack them right after you've dodged. And then after that, you can't dodge anymore, so they get a combo on you. However, there's a way to perfectly dodge, where if you dodge the exact second your opponent has used their card, they cannot react out of it. This is difficult to do, and I've been practicing this a lot. This is something playing against bots helps a lot too, because the bots will perfectly react to this. So if you catch a bot doing it, you know you're doing it right. Which is why I enjoy playing against the bots, because they're helping me perfect my reaction time. And honestly, you know how when you play against a person, there's always going to be that sense of RNG where they might fuck up, right?
Yeah.
It's just not there with the bot. So you know if you hit it against the bot, you've done it right. Which helps me, because I learn by getting it down.
I get your point. Like, I 100% get your point. I don't agree with it, but I get where you're coming from.
Oh no, I can tell you right now, these bots being this good probably isn't actually a healthy thing. Because anyone who doesn't take the game super competitively is just going to get shit fucked by them. They're really strong.
See, it's a weird thing. Oh, it
is a challenge battle. It is meant for people that kind of play the game. But still, it's little. I don't know if it's something that should be that good. I think if something like this exists, you shouldn't get a reward for doing it, and it should be a sparring bot, not something you get rewarded for doing.
I think it shouldn't be for anything special that you can only get that way outside of a cosmetic.
Yeah, like it's the bots are ridiculous, dude. That just.
It's like, I guess the best way for me to put it is it's like it should give you like a skin or like an alternate art of a card.
Yeah, like.
But if it's a card, but there shouldn't be like a card that you can only get through doing that.
Oh no, you can't. Oh no, honestly, all you get for doing it is half of a summon, or 2 summons off daily discounts. You don't get a whole lot.
That's not even a big deal.
Oh yeah, no, you don't get a whole lot from doing it.
It sounds like they're implementing it correctly to me.
Yeah, no, you don't get a whole lot out of it. The only thing I'm saying is, I will say it's a PvE event that players probably can't beat. Or my bad, it is. Yeah, it's 1 normal summon or 5 summons on daily discounts. Daily discounts, which is very unique to this game, are cut by 1/2. Or no, my bad, are cut by 1/5. So, pretty cool, honestly. And it's cut by 1/5 on every banner. That's kind of where I think the reason they made the 5% pull rate for Sparking's a thing, because you get a daily. That discount is every single day on every single banner up, except like 2 or 3 different ones that are special. So yeah. The most you can get out of it is, yeah, you don't get a whole lot, I'll be honest with you. There's no super big incentive to do it aside from the accomplishment itself.
Okay, then
Which
I think that's
is,
perfectly fine then.
yeah, not too bad. The only issue I have with it at all, because I love doing it myself because it helps me so much with my reaction time, is that it's probably going to make perfectionists that aren't good at PvP upset.
Oh no. What will they ever do?
Alright. All you'd have to do is play against the bot for a few hours, and I'll be honest, you'll get really good at PvP. You manage to start catching the bot, you're getting your shit done. So, yeah, I can most certainly say, Tim, playing against the very strong bots in this game have been more beneficial than playing against any player. The bots are that good, though. I don't know if that goes to speak for how good the bots are or how bad the current player base is. I think both. Current player base is pretty bad. When this game peaked and it first came out, Tim, making the top 10,000 was actually hard. Now I can, like, fuck, dude, I'm already on most of the amount of points I need to make top 10,000 at the end of the season now, 2 days into it.
I kind of want to get 2 polls on one poll on the Gentleman banner and one on the Ladies banner.
I understand. I kind of want,
Oh, does Lainey play it too?
Lainey plays Legends. She plays Fate, Legends, and both Bandori, Global, and Japan.
Oh, she plays Fate? I think Vinny plays Fate.
Fate's really fun. We're both thinking about playing Final Fantasy 15 mobile game though. It looks interesting. It's a city building game kind of. It's like one of those games where you build a city, but it also has like that war mechanic.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Kind of thinking about it. It looks kind of fun, so I might do that.
Oh fuck! This is the one I don't know.
But Lainey plays Legends, but she doesn't play it for PvP. She plays it to collect stuff. I play PvP on her account. Yeah, no, Tim. Have you ever thought you weren't very good at something until you just started whooping ass?
Not usually.
That's kind of what happened with me in Legends. Because I never took it seriously enough to keep entering tournaments and stuff. And then I joined this team and then started playing against players and started whooping ass. And everyone's like, wow, you're really good. And I'm like, huh.
It's,
sure?
However I am at anything, I generally have a realistic gauge of my skill.
The reason I didn't think I'm good is because before recently, after today, and me winning honestly so fucking much, I have a lot of confidence now. But realistically, my confidence in Legends was very down, so I did a lot of things out of panic. And you know, just like in League, you panic, you fuck up, it makes you lose. Now I'm not panicking, and honestly, I'm winning
You know, panicking is like the worst thing you can do in any game. Like,
dude, panicking is the worst thing you can do in any situation in general. It makes you just do things wrong.
Like, I play a lot of fighting games, and I have moments where I'll just panic, and I know, like, the moment I panic, I'm like, God dang it, why did I do that?
I know, right?
It just because panicking makes even a good player make really, really poor choices.
It does. You ever panic, and then you just have to eat a really long combo?
All the time, dude.
And then you're just sitting there like, just have to watch yourself get fucked so bad for that one small mistake.
No,
so
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it's so fucking annoying, dude. And it's literally watching your ass get beat more and more kind of upsets you a bit more because you realize how bad that little mistake hurt you.
It's a lot of games, what they do is they hard punish mistakes. Where it's like, making a mistake is so detrimental.
I went from absolutely dominating to that one mistake made me start losing. And I was like, fuck.
It happens.
Especially because the team I run it can take a hit. But depending on how it takes, it can be bad.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be real. I'm doing this speedrun, and I'm doing so much better than I did last night right now.
Yeah, that's good.
Woo.
So it looks like my team has definitely just shit on this other team.
Oh, that was almost a death.
So Tim, you see the Chinese character in my name on Discord?
No. I'm
You
not
can
looking.
look at it.
I'm not looking at Discord, Mig. I'm in the middle of a level.
Oh, that's right. You're speedrunning shit.
Yes.
So the Chinese character in my name means sun. So for whatever reason, the tournament wouldn't let us use this. So we were gonna be Team Kame. And then apparently that didn't work. So now we're Sun family. Spelled S-O-N like fuck it like Son
It's like
Goku.
Son Goku. I get I get
Yeah.
what you're doing.
But it's cool. It's a cool name. The enemy team we're playing against is called Universe 11. Man, they got told. I mean, I'll be honest. I heard yesterday that the person who taught me how to play a bit was he played against all of them, and he said, to what he told me in his own words, to put it nicely, they're not very good. And I was like,
Oh,
what do you mean by that?
that was so unlucky.
Oh, what happened?
Sumo Bro landed on the ground, and if you're touching the ground when a Sumo Bro lands, you get stunned. And so I got stunned while I was running past a thing that if it crushed me, I died.
Oh shit.
Oh.
When you look at Discord, by the way, I sent you a picture of one of my teammates' screenshots of his match, and you notice his character's health bars and notice the enemy. Damn, that's just nasty.
Okay. God, this is so unfortunate.
Yeah, I think he did that every match.
Is this at least a power up? No, it's not a power up.
Yeah, I'm hero, man. So yeah, when he said not very good, to be honest, I thought they might still be a challenge, but after today, Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking Mexican. Baby, you know I already replied, right?
Yes. Okay. Not what I wanted, but we'll take it. Fire flower is better than nothing. God, did the last hour of my run I really just get stuck in World 8?
Damn. My friend messaged and I couldn't remove his bubble while playing with only one thumb, and I was still beating the guy at this moment. That man who I just shared the screenshot with said. That's just disrespectful. Jeez. I'll be honest, we aren't talking shit in the actual versus chat, but in our team chat, we're kind of roasting these guys. I was also pleasantly surprised, Tim, because my team is like 16 players big, right? And they put me out on the main roster. I kind of didn't expect to be on the main roster.
You thought you were just gonna get back up?
Yeah, I really thought I probably was just gonna be bench, but they put me out on the main roster in the first game, and I was like, oh, cool as fuck. So I think they actually think I'm pretty good, which is nice.
In reality, Mega's trash.
True, I definitely could be better.
You're not trash.
However,
Shut the fuck
looking
up.
at
You're not
this,
trash.
looking at this rank and it being like under 2,000, feels pretty good right now, actually. Oh yeah, Tim, that's
Yeah, I was asking me.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. I got you, baby. You know, did I tell you how that 2,000 happened, Tim?
Nope.
So, I didn't want to sleep because I had the doctor's appointment today. And my tournament match was actually supposed to be at 4 p.m. Man, I really didn't want to do it at 4. I knew I was tired. So I stayed up, kind of hoping the guy would come on early. He did. But because I was so excited, I wanted to be warmed up, I played PvP all night. I rage PvP'd and won almost every single match
Jesus, dude.
all night.
I think you have a problem.
A little bit. That's how I tried to prepare for it, though. I didn't know any other way, so I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna grind this out, see what happens. And I just kept winning, and it actually helped me get a lot better and learn how to use my team a lot better. And then when PvP time came, I whooped that guy's ass. And then I decided to beat one of my friends one more time, and then I said, fuck this, I'm going to my doctor's. Actually, no, I sat down and watched Kingdom Hearts 3 for an hour and a half with Julie. Then I went to the doctor.
Kingdom Hearts 3, it's an okay game.
Honestly, I like it. I think it's a good game, but
Problems with things in the game, but I will not call it a bad game. It is very far from that. It is a good game that has very, very clear and defined problems.
Oh, I know. Definitely. I also know in the trope where I do not think we're gonna get DLCs. I think we're gonna get another game.
I could totally see them releasing a final mix like they usually do.
Yeah, babe. I know. I think we might get a couple DLCs, but I don't think it'll be story related. And if it is, it'll be like.
So Mig, here's what I'm gonna say. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 were each followed, I believe, a year after by Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix and Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix.
Yep.
Which were just the same game with a lot of additional features added to it. I could totally see them releasing a Kingdom Hearts 3 Final Mix. One, it stays in a trend because there are only 3 games in the series with the Final Mix, which is 1, 2, and Birth by Sleep. The Final Mixes in each and every single one of them adds to the game as well as it gives them, what's it called? It adds to the gameplay, it adds additional post-game features, and it feels like a more complete version of the game.
Yeah, you're actually right. Honestly, I haven't managed to play the Final Mixes, but I did watch them, and they look much better. I will say I'm a little weird on one because Sora's outfit in one kind of tilts me. I just don't like it at all.
Well, you kind of tilt me, Meg. What's your point?
I feel like Julie doesn't like Sora's outfit in 3, and I love it.
I like Sora's outfit in each game. My least favorite of Sora's outfits is actually his Dream Drop Distance outfit.
Actually, hold on. What is that?
I find it a little silly looking.
Oh, it is. You know what? This is my least favorite one. I don't like one. I don't like one at all either. But this one's pretty shit too.
It's one I think is fine because that's when Sora's at his youngest.
It is. I just don't like that. I don't like it, but it is fine.
No, it's funny. Someone made a joke and it was like, "Oh, Kingdom Hearts is the story of Sora learning how to put on a belt." Because in Kingdom Hearts 1, his belt is completely undone. In 2, his belt is like half done. And in 3, his belt is on correctly.
So, interesting enough, Tim, by the way. So, for Valentine's Day in Legends, apparently we're getting a Cyberman event, and there's going to be a chocolate Cyberman.
Racist.
From the knowledge I have of this, you're going to have your hero Cybermen, which are shit-ass units, leveled up to beat it. And if that's really what they're doing, I might be a little pissed. To be honest with you. Everyone.
Storage page?
Yes, baby.
Promise?
Yes, baby.
What? God, Bowser Jr. has one of the worst hitboxes I've ever seen.
You were flying?
I already did.
Already fixed it?
Yep.
Oh my god. Holy shit. That was so much of a pain in my ass last time I did this level. All right, Meg, would you like to guess how many levels I have left?
5.
4.
Oh, nice. One guy who almost beat me when I had a 6 character bench, I had a 3 character bench, wanted to redo last night. What he didn't realize is that was my first game of the day, and I was warming up. So then we did a 3 versus 3, and I kicked his ass as well. I beat him 30 times in a row so far. Sometimes I wonder if he's ever gonna give up. It's actually almost upset me that he manages to still be down to play. I like that he is, and then but the other part of me is like, why doesn't he feel bad yet? I would feel bad. I can only lose so many times before I'm like, break. This man lost to me 20 times in a row one time without a break. How the fuck do you do that?
I'm going into 8-1. I actually want to use Nabbit here because that makes this level easier for me. Mine. I don't know why I stopped to grab that.
Oh, they also drew my blood to check for stuff.
Yeah, I've had that happen. Alright. No, I missed the secret. F. Alright, that's not good. I don't need my squirrel suit in these next couple levels. Is this a mistake? Actually, no, I like Nabbit for this level. Oh my goodness, Nabbit's really good for this level. God, you can just not give a shit. Okay. Woo! I'm a little annoyed that I missed that secret. Ugh.
I think I was right. I think the points we accumulate in each of these matches are going to carry on.
You said you think the points you accumulate are going to carry from match to match?
As in, I think they're going to use the points to match. I think it's going to be like whoever has the most points in each match, they're going to use to make matchup matches for the next round, actually. You know what I mean?
So they're going to do matchmaking based on the points.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do. Yeah, because apparently 2 losing teams can come back if they have more points. So it looks like these points are actually really going to matter throughout the tournament. Because now everyone's actually, I think, more upset that person kind of trolled. Because those points could really matter for us later.
It's the idea is even though you lose, care about your points.
Yeah, because the points could actually bring us back from losing to a team and give us another chance. So that person losing for no reason is kind of fucking tilting. Especially because we're like 21-3 or 24-3 now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, these points are actually going to have some value throughout the tournament. I'll probably message Roosmer later and ask him how it works, because he'll understand. Because he's not only part of the best team, he's also part of the organization staff on the tournament. So I'll ask him how they play into it. It's an interesting type of draft. But then again, a 10-person team tournament in general is kind of interesting. There's a reason it takes a month for this tournament to take place.
So based on the way that you're explaining this, to me, it sounds like the points are actually more important than winning or losing a round.
Pretty much, because I think they're going to help you come back, yeah. But, you win the round for the most part by accumulating more points. So I would say getting less than the required 16 to win is pretty bad. But it should be more important. You probably really want to get way over 16. Which our team, again, 21 right now. Most of us think we're probably going to have the most points aside from maybe the best team in the tournament. And we could have tied them without the fuck-ups. I think, as far as I'm concerned, I am at least out to prove that we're the second best team in the tournament. Which would be funny because that would mean that's another team that the Mexican teams cannot match. My team, I think, is mostly Asian. I think, yeah, there's a few Indians, and I don't know where the other ones are from, but I know they're Asian too. Most people on the main roster are Asian. I think me and only one other person are American-ish, because I'm half Mexican, and the other one is also half Mexican, and I think half Puerto Rican. But he is in America. Actually, Tim, the person who recruited me to the team is from New Jersey.
Interesting. That's kind of hilarious.
That's actually where they live. His name is Pug, and his Facebook picture is a picture of a pug in the Goku Turtle Hermit gi. It's kind of fucking adorable.
Did you say guess where he lives, or you just said that's
where
he lives?
No. I said his Facebook picture.
No. Before that, I thought you were saying like maybe he lives somewhere that you've heard me say.
No, I said that's where he lives. He lives in New Jersey.
Okay. I couldn't tell what you said.
And that's pretty. I don't know. I think it's pretty. That's pretty funny. It also made me realize I just know a lot of people. Crazy. Well, you can look at it, Tim. I sent you the picture because I actually really like the picture.
All right. Well, I will look at it later because we are in the final 2 levels.
Yeah. So yeah, I think most people on my team are actually a couple of European. I know 2 people on the main roster are European, and there's me and that other guy that are in the U.S. And I think every other person might actually be Asian. I was the only person who didn't lag against the Mexicans though, and I think it's because we're both on North America. Because Legends, again, no dedicated servers. It's fucking peer to peer. So if you're really
Oh, ew. It's player to player. Splatoon is player to player, and I hate that.
I do too. It can make it so laggy, dude. Especially when it's international, dude. I didn't lag against the ones the Mexicans though, because we're pretty close to each other. But most of my team did. Now they won anyway. But... Apparently, one of our teammates got a forfeit.
Like, they had the forfeit or their opponent forfeited?
No, their opponent forfeited.
I mean, we take those.
So apparently, you can get up to 33 points in this tournament. So I think there might have actually been 11 matches. I might have glossed over one. So...
Holy shit, we're on the last one.
But still, even with 33 points being the most you can get, 21 is still a definitive win.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's an interesting way to run the tournament. What, baby? Yeah. Oh.
Alright, let's try not to lose our squirrel suit.
One sec, Sam, I'll be back.
Oh my god, that was so unfortunate. That's so unlucky, because I was kind of free if that didn't happen. That sucks. That sucks kind of a lot. Oh, that sucks. God dang it. That I should have just chilled. Wait for the platform to come. I should have waited for the platform to come back. Ugh! You know what? We're just gonna run through this level as Nabbit and just not give a shit. Okay. We made it this far. I'm curious if I can just walk past Bowser. Oh, these don't hurt me. Okay. This is dumb. Nabbit is officially really stupid. As if he wasn't already. I love I can just kind of not care. Damn it. Ooh. Ha! I beat you to your toy, boy. Yo, sub an hour on my second attempt. Let's go. Oh god, that's actually super sweet. So much time save. I need to edit this layout real quick. God. There were times where I lost time, but shit. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Leave my splits like this for future. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh my goodness, I have to use the bathroom now.
I'm back, Tim. Hey, Tim.
Oh, what the hell? Controls. Stop. No, we're not gonna update those.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
Someone on the enemy team just said we are getting our ass kicked.
I'm so upset. So I finished, and with finishing, I went from a 206.53 to a 59.37. You know what? I'm super happy with that. Hella sweet.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I wish I could have gotten a better look at all my splits before accidentally throwing my headset onto my keyboard when using the bathroom. God. You know what? I'm happy with this. It went well. I need to practice my last few levels. I need to probably look at some world record footage and actually learn those. A lot of my mid-game stuff was great. I probably want to compare footage a little bit and see what I'm not doing right. But hey, 59.37. Hey.